I am Amoka Mom, and I am excited to come back to you on a Tuesday to bring back my Tuesday content. I'm bringing you my hair tutorials and things of that nature on Thursdays, but focusing my series and the questions that you ask me and things like that on Tuesdays. So if you have any questions or just really want advice from my own personal experience, please send me a private message at cherishmydaughter@gmail.com or leave a comment in one of my videos. I enjoy reading each and every one of your comments and answering them individually. This first series that I want to delve into is about parenting. 2015 was an extremely stressful year for me. In the hustle and bustle of the busy, I kind of lost track of the reason I was doing a lot of the things that I was doing. And so when you don't have that driving you, suddenly your task can become extremely overwhelming. This Christmas, right after Christmas, my family and I traveled down to Kansas City, Missouri for the One Thing Conference, which is sponsored by the International House of Prayer. And it was a life-changing experience for me. The message that came through so strongly to me is really one of the foundational principles of Christianity. There's a scripture in John that says that in this world, we will have suffering, trials. Depending on what translation you are reading, distresses. But be encouraged because I have overcome the world. Another scripture talks about pick up your cross and follow me. And I don't think he was talking about a cross that with a gold cross, a chain with a gold cross on it, so that everyone would know that you're a Christian. I think he was talking about the level of suffering and the level of sacrifice that Jesus himself endured by going and dying on the cross. And so all of that to say, somehow I've embraced the idea that comfort is what I need, and I need not to be uncomfortable, and I need to make my decisions based on how comfortable I am as a person, but also as a parent. And so a lot of times when I would feel discomfort, it would cause me to react in a way that may not yield the best results from my kids. And the suffering that I'm talking about, some people are enduring extreme suffering. You know, maybe they have physical illness, or they're dealing with a child with physical illness or physical disabilities or physical limitations, and it's an intense situation every day, all day. Anyone looking in from the outside could see. And then there are those of us who are just dealing with the everyday sufferings that come with having a child just interrupt your life and interrupt your comfort level. If you're home with them all day long, they're drawing on you emotionally all day long. But if you come home from work and you've had other people and other things sucking your energy, when you come home, sometimes it could feel like you're already at a deficit. And it's that much harder to want to read Frozen for the 20th time. Or they're having a tantrum, throwing themselves on the floor. You know you only have a few minutes to get from point A to point B, and you're wasting it fighting with them, and you just wish they would just do what you need them to do so that you could move on. Or just right before you walk through the door, just knowing everything that is going to need to take place, and already before you even start, knowing that you just don't have it. And it's just suffering. I think when the babies are born and they're infants, it's just the greatest example of what's to come. Night parenting says it all. I mean, when they're infants and they're waking up in the middle of the night to be fed or to be changed, and you're just exhausted, but you have to do it. But there's just such a tremendous reward that comes with it. But when you stay locked in to the dread of your own discomfort as a parent, Sometimes it could cause us to avoid what we need to do altogether, or to go about it the wrong way. I don't think that there are perfect parents, but I do think that you could be a good parent or a bad parent. And the fruit of that will be a lot of times what you're receiving back from your children. And not to say that all children that are doing the wrong thing have bad parents, but I do think that there are a lot of things that we could do proactively to the best of our ability from our end to try to get the best results possible. Yes, it's hard, and bring it on. Let's go. Let's do this thing. And it's just extremely freeing. Let me know your thoughts down below. Be blessed.